Best of 5 or best of 3? I believe it's best of 3 until finals. So.
So winners finals, losers finals, and grand.
And yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All right. Mitch going with that. I believe it's the gravity suit. I forget which suit that is, but one of my favorite alts that Samus has, and Humanperson going the villager alt 7. That's also my favorite villager alt. So.
So we know they both have great taste.
They have great taste in character skins. However, as far as how they play, I'm not a I don't think Humanperson has great taste in how he plays, but he's here to win. So, I mean, if it works, it works. But will work against Mitch. I don't know. I don't know how this matchup goes.
So I'm curious to see from two characters that have reputations for standing back and throwing projectiles, which one of them is going to be forced to go in more often.
I think even if Humanperson is forced to go in, he still won't. that's the way he plays. All right. Fixing the scores real quick. It is 0-0. Again, Cypher started, so for anyone just tuning in,
Brand new set, brand new score.
Yeah. There we go.
All right, so we're seeing a lot of Void Rockets off the bat.
Mitch mostly just keeping his distance, trying to play right in the range where Humanperson is made uncomfortable, where he doesn't have any fast options to deal with a lot of Samus' stuff, but Humanperson has a % lead. However, I think it's gonna come down to, like, can he find the kill on Mitch? I believe if Mitch just plays patiently, he's got this, but it can be really hard to play patient against Villager sometimes.
Absolutely.
Villager's very good at just making you uncomfortable and just being like, I just want to finally get in. I want to hit this this man-child. And as I see, like, Mitch right now he's just like, I want to hit this person.
But he's got that slingshot. He's got those Void Rockets.
Humanperson's just like, yeah, stay away from me. I got everything I need to keep you at bay.
So we are seeing Mitch have to be the one to take a little more initiative here. Not quite enough to seal the first stock. Nearly 2 minutes in.
Almost. Something traded there, but that's going to be it.
That will do it. All right, and now will Humanperson try to capitalize on Mitch's
And
5%?
that's good. Yeah, there he goes.
The answer is yes, before I'm done with the question.
Again, Humanperson just, like, standing in the corner, just like, yeah, you got to come to me. It's your responsibility, not mine.
Your stage control doesn't mean anything if you can't make it to me.
He's just content sitting over there as long as he needs. As I said, that's just how he plays the game.
It's kind of what you're incentivized to do with Villager. You're dropping some bowling balls like it's Home Alone.
A lot of his whiff moves right now. Mitch is finally gonna break through.
Mitch taking advantage of the time to get that charge shot ready.
Humanperson with attack. All right. Mitch is just like, get that Lloyd out of there. All right, looks like both players are starting to look for the kill, but Humanperson is playing a little bit more cautiously, so Mitch does not want this Villager stock to go on much longer, though.
Yeah. Let's see what they each do about it. Once those...
Yeah, and there you go. Don't even need the trade, just the axe will do it. Yeah, the Nair's minus on hit at low percents. All right, and that going to be it? Not quite yet. Tries to get the F smash, but Humanperson just digs a plane up underneath.
There's that wall of projectiles again. Had to retreat a little bit because the Lloyd Rocket wasn't quite ready.
As you can see, Mitch getting a little bit impatient. Is just like, I want this villager dead.
Human Person was committed to that bowling ball, and that allowed Mitch to jump over and hit with that dare. Not enough to seal the deal, though. So Mitch is looking to close this stock out right now.
And Human Person is just not having it. Oh, and that's an unfortunate SD. He thought I could grapple back from there, but grapples in this game really inconsistent, so. He better on heads, he got tails. That's all I can really say about that.
So is Mitch pretty much a solo main on the Samus, or are you
Yeah, I
expecting-
believe so. I've never seen Mitch play anyone but Samus, and again, I'm assuming he's a Metroid fan, very dedicated to the character in some way, whether it be Smash or whether it be through Metroid, so I don't think he's ever going to switch off, probably.
So I can relate to that up to a certain extent. So I played King DDD for a while. Is that his love that it's a big penguin with a jet hammer dancing around? But once I started to learn a little more about frame data and other characters that had out of shield
Then you're like,
options,
wow.
I mean, it takes a certain amount of dedication to be a low-tier hero, and I did not have it.
Mitch has a Kirby? Oh, okay. I was not aware of that. But yeah, over to Yoshi's. Looks like Mitch is, if I had to guess, Mitch is just like, I want the small stage he will give me. He does not want to have to find his ends more than he did last game. Another fun fact about this stage for Samus is that she can up B to the top platform, or at least I believe so. I know they changed it in like some patch, but like it was like an accident. So is that gonna be it? No, even with bad VI.
To be fair, we're still really early in the percents there. I'm sure that will kill earlier on this stage, just not quite that early.
Yeah, if he was like slightly higher, then I believe it would have. But all right, yeah, and we can already see the stage counter pick is like good for Mitch. He's just constantly just getting in, finding his openings. The bowling balls from the platform.
They both have something to gain from the platform layout here. So far, every time Mitch can juggle Human Person upwards, it seems to be helping Mitch a little more.
And there's a down smash. I think it's a move that people don't recognize enough as Samus. Like, that's a good move. But I'm not saying anyone ever uses it. So it's nice to see that Mitch is like, yeah, I can punish it from here. Can't use any other move. All right. So now it's Human Person who has to go in more, but looks like Mitch doesn't even care. He's just like, yeah, I will still go in. I want to extend this lead as much as I can. Just trying to spike Villager. Wouldn't have even killed, but yeah, as I said earlier, like the super easy to cancel the up B on the platform. Like, just get out of it immediately.
Ooh.
The slingshot into the Lloyd.
Some clever linking with those Lloyd rockets. Not converting into a kill at this point, but it's been a close call a couple of times.
I wonder if we'll ever see Mitch just call out the jump fair from ledge, because Human Person is doing it every single time consistently. And that's finally going to be the kill like 200%.
Jump fair, a favorite option of Samus players.
Mitch is suddenly taking like 29%. I don't even know what happened there. Oh? Yeah, Mitch is finally like, yeah, you're going to jump fair, aren't you? And the aerial drift on that move so good. People always forget how good the drift on the move is.
Which move is that?
The up B, Samus up B. You just go so far away from where you started.
Mitch closing out that second stock.
All right. So Mitch now has a significant lead, but let's see how far he can extend it. Already going further than he did last stock. All right. Oh, Samus not working.
I've never seen that before. Even Samus's jab works perfectly every time.
All right. Oh. Mitch is just slapping him in person repeatedly, and that's going to be the game.
Besides, he doesn't need to go for the up throw. Just let him break out of the grab and then hit him with the charge shot.
Yeah, I don't know why the first time he was just like regular grab release, but the second time he got aerial grab release. It doesn't. I don't know what was up with that. Maybe it has something to do with the pommel, like changing the position of Villager. I don't know. All right, Humanperson taking a town to city, big stage. Gonna be hard for Mitch to get in, I'm assuming, and I'm especially assuming that Humanperson is gonna be a big fan of the FD layout of the stage.
I wonder what the bans were, because town is so huge.
Yeah, I wouldn't think it would be good for this matchup for Mitch, but I don't know. Maybe he knows more about this matchup than we do. It wouldn't be surprising, but
I'm finding myself surprised by stage picks at least once a set. There's always more to learn.
I find it's like most interesting in zoner matchups. Because like a lot of characters, you know what stage they want, but like when it's like zoner versus zoner, it's hard to know like what character benefits from which. But I think in this set we've learned that Villager tends to do better on the bigger stages, so I'm not sure why Mitch didn't ban the stage.
I think in those zoner versus zoner matchups, you tend to see one character keeps the role of zoner and the other one is forced to play a little more aggressively and try to get in.
Yeah, and that's what we've seen in this matchup. As like Mitch has to go in and fight Humanperson. But he's acting on the damage. He's definitely keeping up in percents better than game one, so. Yeah, Humanperson just content to stay on that platform until Mitch goes away, but there goes Humanperson's first stock. Down throw nair.
This is the point where Mitch could ease off a little bit and maintain the advantage, but that's not what we've
Oh,
been seeing.
not quite. Villager's recovery going so far for no reason.
That could make sense, Curly.
All right.
So they could be an early kill with the bowling ball. So we figure Villager would love this stage. We were more confused about why it wasn't one of the bans from Mitch.
I mean, it's probably like this, Callus, and FD, so. All right, Mitch is going to try and ledge trap Humanperson. Humanperson finds his way off, but he can't find the stock. Struggling to kill Samus, who's a rather heavy character at 164, but there he goes off the side on the bottom, and then just right off F tilt.
I'm not sure if Mitch would have made it back through that Void Rocket without the charge shot anyways, though.
I don't think with the tether, but she could have gone low and upbeat.
All right, both players down in the early percents again, but Mitch now up a stock. Oh.
Oh, that could have been down air F smash, actually. Trying to get the bomb into downer, but not quite finding it. Mitch wants to finish it off in style. And charge trap? Yeah, that's going to do it.
There's
all right.
style.
Mitch taking the set 2-1. Good stuff to both.
Absolutely.
All right. Just getting better at, yeah. he improved throughout the set, dealing with the defensive stuff. He was like, yeah, here's how I get in versus Villager. Like a lot of mid tiers, it's like, okay, I need to figure out their gimmick, and then after that, I can work my way in. And I think that's what we saw in real time just then. So.
Yeah.